Hello everyone, this is the PrussianPrince with Overkill. Hey Overkill.
Hello.
And this is actually the round 2 of the YouTuber Total War Attila tournament, hosted by Mr. Smart Donkey and officially Devin. In the
Indeed.
first round, I had to play against Haxo the Hunter, and I won. And you had to play against,
Lionheart.
sorry, yeah, Lionheart, and you also won. So now we're facing each other. We actually faced each other, but not gonna spoil anything yet.
Yes.
So I have the Jutes, and Overkill is playing as the Saxons. You want to go over your build first?
Sure. So, making up the core of my army, I have 6 units of chosen warriors, the most elite sword infantry that the Saxons have. Of course, in most builds, people would probably go for cheaper swords, but in some extreme testing I was doing behind the scenes, I found they were very effective. I have 5 units of Nordic hurlers, just slingers. You only have the option to the one. We have 4 units of Saxon lancers and 2 units of heroic cavalry. We have an onager, as you can see in the front, and my general is the Nordic raid leader, the 2-handed axe infantry, for that extra damage whenever I need him in a fight. And that's it.
Alright, so for my build, I have a Nordic Warlord General with Brace. This is not the same build that I brought before, because now I switched out the Axe General for this Warlord. Because he's slightly tankier and he has shield walls, so more resilient. I don't want to have my General sniped, so
Yeah.
that's why I brought this General basically. Anyway, for the rest of the build, yeah, I only have one hurler this time around, and it's because I wanted to add in an extra horse lord. I wanted more cav, basically, because cav is good.
Cav is good.
Yes. Rest of my forces, well, I have a total of 7 Huskarls. So, you want to hit play in a bit? I'm gonna do a countdown.
Yep.
So, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
Yeah, the onager choice, like, that's interesting. Why did you bring it? Because I literally thought that. Wait, are you trolling me with this onager? Like, why did you bring it?
It was
So,
it was 100% a gamble to if you brought Huskarls, because it was the only way that I could damage them from range without just absolutely slaughtering my hurlers, basically. And
yeah.
it proved to be maybe not so effective, but it did chisel away at a few of them, like that first shot killing 4, I believe, on a spaghetti line. So that wasn't too bad. I'm pretty sure I score some hits later on in the battle that actually get a decent amount of kills. Of course, with the weird system that Attila has, you can't actually see half of the kills that an onager gets with flaming shot. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't think it was as effective as it was when I was testing, but it still hit. Like, there's a second volley coming in here. I don't think it didn't hit at all, so that's fine. Whatever. But
Yeah, it's not very effective.
no.
This unit. It's just annoying.
But even if it could hit, basically what the build I was using before this one was instead of that onager, I had an extra slinger and like some upgrades, I think, on some stuff. So I took those off and got rid of 1 unit of slingers so I could bring that. And I honestly think the onager, while it doesn't do much damage, I think it was just a little bit more useful than an extra unit of
Yeah.
hurlers at this point.
And you can see that I'm trying to flank on both of my flanks right now, and because you have all those hurlers in the center and I have only just one,
Yep.
so I can't really push up the center, it's really difficult, so I had to go on the flanks. And this is also a problem because I have to run such a long way on both flanks, it takes ages.
Yeah.
And you're rotating against me, so... And that's gonna make my units fatigued a lot more than normal, because you have the skirmishers, you can afford to sit back and have your men be well rested.
Yep.
Whereas mine are, they have to attack you.
Alright, so here's the first engagement. I charged in my heroic cavalry against your first unit of Nordic horse lords. And that's an okay engagement. Actually, no, I didn't charge them into the unit that they engaged with. I was trying to chase that other one.
No.
Right.
I know, because I thought you gave an attack order on that, so I pulled that unit and attacked with the other one. That's why I did it.
Now here comes
And
the
I'm getting your
Saxon Lancers.
hurdlers here.
Yep.
Like, that's alright. But on my left flank, that horse lord is already dying. So you engaged it with the chosen warriors.
Yep.
And I missed my charge here. This is pretty bad. I was focused on the other side. On my right flank, that is.
Yeah, the I needed a unit that had a lot of morale just in case it had to brace against a Huskarl charge. So the chosen warriors are they have 103 morale. So
oh yeah,
the unit can melt. Like if it gets a flat Huskarl charge to it, it just melts. Like the unit disappears, but they don't break. And you can see that I have a unit in that fight that has how many men is that? That's probably like less than 10 men. It is 10 men, and it's just shaking.
Yeah, it's still holding.
Yeah. So you can see there's a lot going on at once. My cavalry has been utterly destroyed on this flank, on the left, your right. We're taking down one Nordic horse lord on that side. I'm chasing around with my swords. I'm never gonna get you that way.
Yeah, but I made the mistake charging in a horse lord into a chosen warrior. That's not a good idea. Doing it without support.
We're about to see a
I thought I
beautiful
could
charge on
charge in and pull
Huskarls.
out, but yeah. And at this point, I don't have a cav unit to block that, so it's gonna be really painful for me.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah! Wow.
Here it comes.
There we go. Wow.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna kill a lot of them.
That was a
shock cav is really good.
It's amazing.
Against Jutes.
Yeah, that's what I really liked about getting the Saxons was it's a mix of the Nords, but they have a shock cav as well, their own unique shock cav.
Yeah,
it's really useful. As you can see, my general gets hit by a little bit of cav here. That's fine. 11 horse lords. You did kill about 14 of my general's unit. That's pretty good for just the 10 of them there. That was quite a bit of damage.
At this point, I knew that it was not going well for me, so I was trying to get that horse lord around you to charge your Nordic raid leader, and also targeting it with my Nordic hurler, trying to do as much damage as I can.
Yeah.
Because you see, on my right flank, I won, but because it's so far away, these guys are not really getting into the battle.
Yeah, and they're very tired at this point too, which just adds on to it. So I managed to do a little bit of an interception on your cavalry there, but they still do hit my general and cause quite a few casualties. But now that unit is wedged in.
Half the unit got stuck in your cav,
yeah.
So you still managed to, I didn't kill as many as I could because you sent in the cav. You still have a hurler on my right flank that came back apparently with 37 men.
There's just a bunch of random hurlers everywhere that I wasn't really paying much attention to. They're just running around.
Yeah. My general is gonna go down in a moment though.
Yeah.
He's engaging. He's like against the whole blob of units. He's not gonna survive that.
Yeah, after just getting rear charged by a Saxon Lancer wedge as well, it just broke right through the Huskarls and his unit. And
I mean,
yeah.
My Huskarls right now, they're still not in the fight.
Yeah.
Because they're so slow. They are heavy and they are like exhausted and they had to run for so long.
Yeah, the running part really weakened them, being exhausted.
Yeah.
Your one random unit of hurlers that's still alive. That's hilarious that they survived pretty much the entire battle.
They got destroyed during the beginning because you focused them down and then they came back.
You can see a sacrifice of slingers charging into your Huskarls. Watching that unit disappear was quite entertaining.
Oh yeah. They died on the charge.
And now we have my general fighting your other unit of Huskarls here.
Yeah.
The battle.
I mean, sending in the general is... well, at this point it doesn't really matter, but sometimes it can cause a chain rout. And
yeah, definitely.
If your general dies, then...
And there we go.
It can be pretty bad. Yeah. But the last Huskarl routes now, and you actually get a rear charge right at the end there.
Yep.
But... replay ends here, so let's look at the statistics.
You can see that only one unit of hurlers actually really did anything for me. One unit got 0 kills. That's very interesting. They must have been attacked by cav or something. They must have.
Yeah.
They must have ran
but
out.
Actually, it wasn't so bad. It was like you're using them as bait. So what happened is that I charged my cav into it, and then your chosen warriors attacked, so I couldn't get another charge off.
Yeah.
And they threw their jabs at them. So considering their price, it was probably still worth it, even though they didn't kill anything.
Yeah.
Just because of they absorbed the charge. Yeah, your Lancers did a lot of work.
One unit
here.
getting 0. That must have been the one that I kind of like walked into your horse lords by accident. Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, possibly.
I think I gave them a move order and looked at the other side of the map while they were moving, and they just got charged. So, but
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't get any kills. That's quite interesting.
If you pull through, you get like no kills.
Yeah.
Generally, if you have like a unit and you give it a movement order and don't give an attack order, a lot of times it doesn't really get any kills. But yeah, your onager got 7 kills.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
kills from, that's a thing. It's just like what is it? The poison archers for the Slavs. It only shows the kills that the shot actually
Oh
caused,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the explosive
That's
damage,
true.
it doesn't count those kills. It's weird. I don't know. So it probably got like
Yeah.
20 something, maybe 30, I don't know.
Yes. Still not worth it,
Eh.
but yeah. For my hurlers, well, didn't do much really. They're just annoying. And some of my horse lords were wasted because, again, like, I didn't expect the chosen warriors to be as tanky as they were.
Yeah.
And yeah, surprised me a little that you brought chosen warriors. I expected Nordic axe warriors because that's what I usually see, but chosen warriors are also a really good choice. Because if it was Nordic axe warriors, I could have just charged in with the cav and
Yeah.
they would have died on the charge. But not the case when I tried to do that against your warriors.
Thankfully.
Yes, so that was a good choice. And the shock cav you brought was really good. So I think, yeah, in this battle it was, I guess, mainly the shock cav that killed the Huskarls and then the chosen warriors just being beasts, I guess.
Pretty much.
Yeah, wasn't much to do with the skirmish.
No, no.
Yeah. Though, despite them not killing much, you still, just because you had those units, you just forced me to come attack you instead.
Yeah.
And I think I probably should have just not attacked on my, I don't know, on one of the flanks and hold it back while I push the other flank, because I don't know, like, at least then I can focus my attention on one flank and not worry about the other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just...
Maybe you should have kept
Oh, go ahead.
my forces closer together. I don't know.
Yeah, that wide flank, those last 3 units of Huskarls hardly got any action. And I mean, still, even though they weren't in it for most of the time, you can still see by the time they did clash, they still got like a nice number of kills. The only unit that didn't really do amazing was the 33 kills unit. But all the other ones did okay. And maybe not okay for the price, but like if they were the last one, 66 kills just from one charge is still not too bad.
Yeah. I think I just went too aggressive with my cav, because had I just used my cav more defensively to protect my Huskarls and then went in with the Huskarls, I think I would have won more engagements, but you got into the Huskarls with the cav several times.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was why I won. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this match. So congratulations to Overkill for advancing to next round. I believe it is the semifinals.
I believe
Yes,
so.
it is. And you will be playing against. Wait, let's see.
Some people in my group haven't played yet. I don't think Stiffstra and Alex haven't played. I don't believe.
Yeah. So it's Moosey, Stiffsra, or Alex.
Yep.
One of those 3, I guess. So it's Axem, Himiar, and Keats. Yep. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thanks to Overkill for the nice match. And do check out his channel and the rest of the channels of the other YouTubers participating in this tournament, and the hosts as well, Officially Devin and Mr. Smart Donkey. Any closing thoughts?
Well, nothing too special. It was a really fun battle. Thank you for playing, of course. And yeah, GG.
Yeah. See you guys. Yeah.
Bye.